Hey guys, Tony here. This part of the update I'm going to do is going to pretty much pertain to Bitcoin, where we're going, what we're doing moving forward. Okay, with Bitcoin and our trading with Bitcoin. This video is going to be accompanied with a full update regarding all of our trading. It's kind of a crazy week. We were lucky to have Bitcoin on our side and to really have some good things happen. But so I'm going to show you a few things that have happened with the Bitcoin trading with our broker and what we're going to do moving forward, what we have to look forward to. Okay, and like I said, anything else with regards to the manual trading, the EA software, that's all going to be in the written portion of this update. Okay, guys, so feel free to reach out to us, email, message us, whatever any questions you have or whatever. And I also want to make sure that with the Bitcoin trades, due to the situation we had by them trying to give us a loss when we had a profit, I want to make sure everybody's account is in the right place. Okay, so that being said, I'm going to remove my big face here and show you, do a little screen share, and we will go from there. Okay, so you should be able to see my screen now, guys. And in fact, I'm going to show you, we did a little update, I believe. This isn't it. Well, you know what, while I have this one on here, you should see a decent Bitcoin trade. Okay, and what happened was, if you remember the rally, in fact, I'll show you on our chart in a little bit, where it was shooting up to like 14,000, 13.8, 13.9, something like that. We were crushing it, you guys. This trade right here, $1,858 profit. This was over 3,500. It was very close to 3,600. And it was funny because I'm getting ready to close out. I was, in fact, debating if I should close out 80% of it or the entire thing and bank all the profits for all of us. Okay, and would have been twice this. And coincidentally, as I mentioned in the other update, is our broker, they went offline, completely offline, where we could not put in any new trades. We could not sell or close out our current trade. And this was only with Bitcoin. This wasn't with any other currency pairs. It just so happened to be with Bitcoin. We got on the chat and they said, oh, we're working on the problem now and this and that. And we have a feeling that they're kind of acting as their own liquidity provider, meaning they're not going to another liquidity provider to. Now this is just speculation. It gives me that feeling, almost like they're trying to control the market. They knew there was being a sell-off, and they didn't want people cashing out with profits. So what happened was it went. In fact, I'll go ahead and show you right now. Let's see. This is a 1-hour chart here. This is Bitcoin right here. This gap. This should be a red solid candle going down. But instead, there was a good 15-20 minute gap here where nothing was happening. It was just frozen. Okay. And when they came back online, coincidentally, the price had dropped. Look at this. What was it? $1,700 drop in price. Now, we had our stop loss around here. Okay, at this point here, they turned around and gave us this price. Now, first of all, we should have had a $3,500 profit. I want to mention that. We definitely should have had a $3,500 profit. We did not. Then they turned around and actually tried to give us a $400-some loss. And good thing we had them quoted on the transcript from our chat saying that, yes, they would honor our stop loss. They turn around and they gave us the stop loss. Oh, and I want to point out, well, I'll come back to this. I'm going to come back to this, okay? But, and so they honored our stop loss, which was at this right here, $1,858 profit. So that's almost a $2,300 swing there that they try to just take from us. I mean, we literally had to threaten to leave. We said, we're taking our business elsewhere. If this is how you do business, we don't need you. So it worked in our favor. At least they gave us the stop loss. Yes, it should have been double that, but we can only ask for so much. you know, they said we could just be saying that we were trying to sell. Of course, that's true. We could lie and say we were trying to sell and we weren't, you know, but the actuality was the truth is we were, and we should have banked a $3,500 plus profit, but we'll have to take what we can get. Okay. And this isn't the one I wanted to show you. This is the one I wanted to show you. Now, you'll see a recent one was closed at a loss right here. Okay. It was actually a profit because right here you could see we had a sell. Just ignore these bottom two. These are normal trades, guys. But these top two here, we hedged it on a sell. This is when after the crash, it started going down, we were losing money on this trade. So we hedged it on a sell, watched it go all the way down to 800 bucks profit. We closed that out at $800 profit. This trade was down like 1,200. Okay, which would have been overall $400 loss, but we were back on the rise. We hung on to it until this point here. So we actually technically made about a $350 or $400, $430, whatever, $400 plus profit on this trade. The other thing is we tried to only close, we did a partial close. Now, one thing that they do that's differently is instead of giving you a partial close, they close the entire trade and reopen another trade at the difference. So we really shouldn't even have this entire loss here. Some of it we wanted to keep open. So the way they do it, it turned out to be the same. We thought they were charging us an additional spread, but they weren't. So it's really kind of all the same. But that's what this, let me move. Right here, you'll see we have another trade. We're keeping open over the weekend at partial volume, just a 0.3. Just in case Bitcoin starts to rally back upwards, we don't want to miss out on all of it because it's closed over the weekend. With our broker, they do not let us trade on the weekend like some brokers do with Bitcoin, with a crypto. Okay, so and in fact, right now as we speak, it's up higher than this. This chart's not moving. It's up. I think we're. No, maybe it's right around here. The last I checked, actually, it's right around there. So we're probably about at that, about even with that. So that's what I really wanted to mention. But moving forward, what we're going to do, our strategy is, you guys, now of course, you know, it's trading. There's no guarantees. Nobody knows what's really going to happen. But you can see here after this dump. Okay, you know, caused a lot of, you know, FUD and people getting scared, selling off. And you can see this is a 1 hour chart. It tanked around here around 10.2, a little wick down here around 10.2, 10.3. And it's been gradually on its way back to ascending. Okay, and you can see every low is higher than the previous low. Okay, you can see that it's stepping upwards here, where here it was the opposite. See, every high, or should I say every low was lower than the previous. Okay, now it's on its way up, gradually going up. So we wanted to keep it trading over the weekend because even though we can't technically close out the trades or anything like that, we'll profit. If it opens up on Monday up here, we'll get all that profit in this trade. Okay, now on the other hand, we want to prepare for the worst. So we didn't want to keep the full trade in. That's why we closed off, like I showed you before. We closed off a big portion of it in case it starts to tank and go back down into below 10,000. So we're going to ride this out. Now, if it goes way low, that's not bad. Yes, we're going to be down over here on our open trade, but that gives us another buy opportunity down here, so we can cost average it. And it basically, when it does go back up, we'll be making twice as much money. Okay, so what we're really looking for, we're in this for the long haul with Bitcoin. We're hoping to get another rally upwards to $15,000 to $17,000. Now, just going to 15,000, we're going to make a good chunk of change. Okay, but if it rallies up to $17,000 over the next week or two, we'll be in really, really good shape. So hopefully you guys are with us with this. I mean, this is our chance. I'm going to personal. Scenario in the last rally in 2017 when it went from 10,000 to 20,000, I did exactly this. I took $2,000 of my own money, put it in here in the Forex, and I literally turned $2,000. Now, if you would have put it in your wallet, 2,000 would turn into 4,000 if it goes from 10 to 20,000. The price doubles, your wallet doubles, right? I took that same $2,000, I turned it into $20,000 in 2.5 weeks in that rally from when it went from 10 to 20,000. So basically, we'll be doing the same thing here with your guys' account, whether it starts doing this over the weekend or maybe it's not for another week or two. We don't know, but when it happens, we're going to be there to capitalize on it and make the most out of it. Okay, so I just wanted to mention that. And actually, for the week, we profited around $2,300 for the week. Yeah, it should have been around 4,000, but we still profited about 2,300 with Bitcoin. I'm talking about Bitcoin trading, guys, okay, with Bitcoin. So thank goodness for that. It saved us, what could have been, not as good of a week and whatnot. So, okay. But I just want to let you know what we have to look forward to with Bitcoin. It's only a matter of time here before it might be on its way back up right now. Okay. But over the weekend, it could go either way. So we kind of wanted to play safe, but at the same time, not lose out if it opens up if it keeps rising, back up here to what it went to before the drop, So, because don't forget, there's a lot of institutional money and all that in Bitcoin right now. So, and there's a lot of manipulation going on as well. So we want to be on the right side of things. So that's where we're at for the most part. In fact, I'm personally doing the same thing. I'm taking some money, putting it into my personal Forex, and I will be doing the same exact thing with my account. I'm looking at it as another opportunity to really capitalize on this. So another thing that we may do, if it keeps dropping now, we may do another hedge and try to bank little profits here and there in the meantime while we're waiting for it to make its final ascend back to new highs. Okay, but we're going to play that by ear, see how it goes, and make a decision from there. Okay, there's a lot of other good things coming our way that you'll see in our update. So make sure you read the entire update. Michael has some good, awesome things coming up with a new provider, some new trading style that's been just on fire that we're going to be most likely incorporating into our trades. And then it's only a matter of time, you guys, before the red news, our original EA software is out of the slump here and really just starts making some huge trades. Most likely, towards the end of summer when there's more activity in the markets, because right now the markets are a lot slower. There's a lot less volume in the Forex during the summer months. Okay, so I had somebody ask me if it's advantageous to add more money now. Yeah, you guys, up until the end of this month, we still have that deal where if you add funds, and yeah, then if any future trades that we have, your entire account is going to be traded, on those Bitcoin trades. Okay, so and of course it can work both ways naturally, but yeah, absolutely, and you can really boost your account that much faster if you're adding to it. The only trade that most likely won't be affected is any profit or loss we have on this trade because it's already open. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure that's the way it works, but I'm not 100%. Okay. Another thing I want to mention: if you've been with us from day one, your bonus from your Bitcoin deposit into the broker should be close to being qualified. There's a way you can check that in your back office. I can't remember how, but you can ask chat and they'll tell you how far you are away. But point being, once you're qualified on that is going to go from your equity and into your balance, that extra 15% you got. And when that happens, of course, at that point, you can take it out, if you want to. But at that point, your balance is going to increase to what your equity is. And from that point, any trades that are done, your entire account's being traded. Because right now, the bonus money, it's in your equity, but it's not in your balance. So what's happening is we're not trading based on the equity. We're trading based on the balance. So that bonus money is just sitting there, not working for you. Okay, so you guys, all our ducks, we're right at that point where all our ducks will be in a line, and when it is, the timing is going to be perfect in every aspect of, between the bonuses, the trading, the Bitcoin rally, everything should be coming into play here, guys. So hopefully this clears up some stuff. Hopefully you understand what we're doing here with the Bitcoin trading, why we're doing it. You cannot leverage your money like you can in the Forex by just putting it in a wallet or any of the, I don't even want to get into the stuff that's going on now with these wallets that pay you, 10% a month to store your Bitcoin. It's, yeah, those wallets, to me, it's just like an exchange. It's not that safe, to keep your money in there. They could just as easily run off with it and say, oh, sorry, even though it was a wallet, it's gone. So just be careful with that stuff. But what I'm getting at is we can really leverage, use the power of leverage within the Forex here by trading Bitcoin versus holding Bitcoin. Okay, guys, I don't want to keep rambling on here. Looks like it's been about 15 minutes. That's our update with regards to Bitcoin and what we're doing moving forward with it. And like I said, the rest of our update should be along with this video. And any other questions, guys, hang in there and just feel free to, reach out to us. Okay, take care.